Today's Bible study is titled Weak and Beggarly Elements. In our last session, we ended with Paul telling the Galatian believers that, since believers are spirit-sealed and indwelt sons, they are no more a servant, but a son, and if a son, then an heir of God through Christ. Example, the but now conclusion of salvation by grace. Today, Paul will again look at in time past and but now with a conclusion regarding those Galatian believers that were being convinced by the circumcision to turn to attempted obedience of Israel's Mosaic law, despite Paul's obvious previous preaching of Jesus Christ, according to the revelation of the mystery, to the contrary. Howbeit then, when ye knew not God, ye did service unto them which by nature are no gods. But now, after that ye have known God, or rather are known of God, how turn ye again to the weak and beggarly elements, whereunto ye desire again to be in bondage? Ye observe days, and months, and times, and years. I am afraid of you, lest I have bestowed upon you labor in vain. Galatians 4 verses 8 to 11. Let's break this down. After the previous conclusion that the Galatian believers were no more a servant, but a son, and if a son, then an heir of God through Christ, Paul reflects on the time before their salvation, noting, howbeit then, when ye knew not God, ye did service unto them which by nature are no gods. The Galatians had obviously worshipped false gods prior to salvation, which Paul quickly points out these were no gods, little g or otherwise. But once the Galatians heard the gospel of their salvation from Paul, namely the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ according to the prophetic scriptures, the worship of false gods became a thing of the past. Of this, Paul says, but now, after that ye have known God, or rather are known of God, for by the mystery grace gospel by which they were saved, they came to know and be known of God through their union with Christ, being members of the church, which is his body. And with their status as saved members of the body of Christ as given, Paul turns to the obvious question regarding their having listened to those of the circumcision regarding the law requirement that they preached. And that question is, how turn ye again to the weak and beggarly elements, whereunto ye desire again to be in bondage? And this of course refers to the law. For even though the Mosaic law was holy, just, and good, with the revelation of the mystery and conclusion of Israel in unbelief with the Gentiles seeking to live under Mosaic law was weak and beggarly, and represented a desire to be in bondage, by comparison. And thus, Paul's concern regarding them which he expressed saying, I am afraid of you, lest I have bestowed upon you labor in vain. This in no way was a concern regarding the salvation of them to which Paul preached the mystery gospel of grace, but obviously the fruit of their salvation was certainly in question if they continued this apparent course. And make no mistake, the beliefs of a member of the body of Christ have ripple effects to all who are influenced by such, whether family, friends, or those whom they might teach. Believer recognized the importance of sound doctrine per the mystery as revealed to Paul to teach to us. For false doctrine can even impact the eternal destiny of those whom we love, particularly if works of the flesh, Mosaic law, or church laws are added to the simple gospel message. Thank you for listening to today's Bible study.